The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Let's see, today is Wednesday, August 26th, and the markets are dead slow, unless I have no data. I have data. We are just really quiet. Good Lord. Almost no movement, fellas. Guys, Powell speaks tomorrow at, what would have been Jackson Hole. I think he's speaking remotely. And the markets may be very quiet again today as we wait on whatever Powell is going to say. Gold is still hanging in there, though I do expect gold to break down. Still have not come below that. Hey, Randy and Sue, good morning. Donald, good morning. We still have not come below that 16.6 area on gold. But once we do, I know we have crude, obviously, this morning at 10:30. That's it. Man, preliminary durable goods. No other 4-star news today. Nothing. Network appliances after the close. Nobody cares. Well, we'll make the best of it, guys. Again, it could be a very ugly trade again today as we wait on Powell's speech from Jackson Hole, or what would have been from Jackson Hole tomorrow. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. There is our disclaimer, fella. This area in here should act as some support. I really wouldn't want to see this much below 11.3. Now, again, this could come back down and test 10.1, but we've pulled the 68% area, this overhead resistance, down. It's starting to drop. This looks to me like it wants to retrace. It's what it looks like. Looks like it's setting up for a retracement. There's not many sellers. I mean, there's no sellers here. 4 net sellers in the candle. There it goes. Got buyers. I mean, we're close. We got some block sellers that came in here. 63. I'd like to see it get that unfinished auction, and then if it's going to fall over, from the auction. Come on, dog. 2 ticks shy of that first target. Let's go. There it is. Target filled. And there goes that auction. See how it's going right back to that auction, guys, at 15.6? So this auction back here, this 5-minute candle, 3 candles back, is now considered a closed auction. That auction period is done. Okay? That auction period is done. I don't know about silver. I'm not looking at order flow on silver. I have no idea if that has if that has an unfinished auction or not. Gold should go back to 19.5. $17.3 anyways from here. Gold and silver. Here's silver. Come here, you. First target's off again on silver. And gold on the 3-minute got first target at 36 ticks. Okay? Bonds just went long. I don't think bonds will be long tomorrow, but bonds are long on the robot. That's silver. And here is bonds. On the strip, it was down 39.2%. Gaining control board data coming out of Nevada. I do not have my 15 range on the NASDAQ yet. We have some net buyers now in NASDAQ on the day. Bonds 1 tick from target here. Gold got both targets, guys, on the 3-minute. Let's see if I can move this. There it is. Second target off, 73 ticks. So I'm done with gold. Okay. Gold is done. It's up 1350. That's it. Done. One trade, 1350. Done. 377 is done as well. That's up 500. Done. Silver will be done at the conclusion of this trade for the day. Still small sellers, still buyers. One tick from target here on bonds. We're coming, looks like we're going to pull back a little bit. In the NASDAQ, it's a short. There it goes. Didn't go far. Yeah, so far a little better trade, huh, than yesterday. I think you got to be long gold, guys. I mean, I wanted 1900. I'd have been in at 1900. I think we came to 08, 08 half. God dang it. Silver just, okay, guys. Silver just got second target on the bot. Silver's done for the day, up 27.25. Done for the day. Done. I shut it off. Gold is shut off. Done. You're up $4,500 just on silver and gold. It's done. One tick from target here. NASDAQ looks like it wants to break above 85. Yep, NQ just hit first target on the high probability. Hit actually almost second target. I mean, Steve, it could, I mean, in theory, it could set up 25 more trades, right? But, you know, trading in general is not a printing press. Every trader should have a daily goal, regardless of if you're trading manually on a robot, I mean, manually on a DOM, or you're trading robotically. You still need a daily goal. If you've hit that goal, you know, again, you're done. If your goal now is $5,000, you'd still be trading. If your goal was 500, I can tell you from experience that most traders cannot make $300 every single day. They can't. They can't. Day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. So we broke out. We should get a pullback in this zone. There's bonds to first target. No fill yet. Hit first target, no fill. That's a peeve of mine. Gold is headed to 36. God, what a trade from 8. I didn't have it long at 08, guys. Bonds picking up steam. Again, sitting on first target, but no fill yet, which is annoying. Target filled. I took 2 off. It hit target twice. Here's gold going to 36. Guys, gold is longs. It's going back to 2000 and 2100. I want at 1900 would have been, in my opinion, our entry. And it, you know, short stopped us at 08. My belief tomorrow is this. they aren't going to be able to raise interest rates for a number of years. I mean, anybody see interest rate hikes? I think that, he's already said they're going, the preview is they're going to redefine their definition of inflation, which in my opinion is speak for we're not raising interest rates for perpetuity and we're going to flood the market with free money. What's that going to do to gold? I would think it sends gold a mile higher. Anybody disagree with that assessment? We'll find out tomorrow. I mean, again, I could be dead wrong. I agree with you. I think that I don't think that they could raise rates if they wanted to. I mean, I'm not saying they want to, but how could they raise interest rates? Good luck paying back the debt. Free trade. It's 14 handles. Got a few guys that took it. Anybody else take it? Okay, Mark. Nice. It's free trade, fellas. There you go. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Okay, Ray. Good. Bunch of guys took it. Okay. Does the training on the bot help you know which one to put on? Yeah, it does, Greg. Yeah, I do understand. Absolutely. Yep. And there goes gold. Forget my 36. Gold got to 43. Yeesh. I mean, listen. I'll make a bet, guys. Gold is going back over 2,100 beans. My belief is this, and if anybody has a counter argument, tell me. How could Powell out on bonds? I think bonds are going to get slaughtered myself. I mean, I think the dollar is going to get crushed tomorrow. How could Powell possibly come out and say anything about raising interest rates? He can't. They can't raise interest rates. They've always historically, right? They've always tried to run it at 2%, 2% inflation, right? Well, we know we're going to be at some point, we're going to be miles above 2%. Too much money, too much free money around. But he's going to have to be, I believe, this is what I believe. I could be wrong. He's going to have to be extremely dovish. They aren't going to be able to raise interest rates until this year's freshman class graduates. So what's that going to do for gold? No, it's not. I mean, it's not anything about the election. Even after the election, he will not be. Biden can't raise interest rates. How are they going to pay the debt? I mean, I think even. I mean, 100 cars. I think a 10 contract trade in gold could be a staggering sum. You've got a short on the YM on the 3-minute, and you have a short on the ES on the 8 range. Come on, ES, get that first target. Let's go. One tick. Uno mas. Hit it. Hit it again. No fill. No fill. Hit it twice. No fill. ES hit it twice. No fill. That torques my jaw. If the ES guys drops below 40 half, it's coming down to 39. Below 40 half comes to 39. There's first target on the ES on the robot. I'm at break even +1. That's out. It's too small. I got to change these after the close today to go to trail. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. Yes, NASDAQ came right back into 72 and bounced again. Another 14 handles. Oh my God. Silver is just stratospheric. Stratospheric. Gold has actually gone positive delta on the session. Pullback long would be around 24 on gold. I mean, I love the NQ, Stephen. I mean, that's kind of my, as traders, we all gravitate towards instruments that are probably reflective of our personality types. And while the NQ can be squirrely, it is, it's kind of my. I mean, if you decide to join and you spend any time in the room, I assassinate the NQ. I mean, I have members that will tell you I assassinate the NQ. And the ES will generally put a bullet in my head. I don't really trade the ES. I don't really trade the YM. I will on occasion. They're just too they're just too slow. They're too slow for me. I mean, the ES is, and I know guys will make the argument, yeah, it's totally liquid. That's my favorite argument. It's totally liquid. I can tell you, and I've done it in the room, and I have shown the trades. I have had 6 and 8 contracts on in the ES and hit target and not get, I'd get 1 or 2 taken and then watch it pull back on me. It's only totally liquid if they want it. Crude, we're not going to get a trade on. Again, we could go all week and not get a crude trade because of the storm. There's no real down moves. Gold, if it breaks above 43, goes to 46.9. Above 47, goes to 51.8. And if gold breaks out above 70.3, you can really wave goodbye. And if it does that, I'm going to scream because, again, I wanted 1900. In fact, if Virgilio's in the room, he and I were texting yesterday, and I told him I was all in at 1900 and would have kept that trade and would have added in at 1800. Now it goes long. YM. Waste of time. Waste of time, this YM. Nice, Gary. 2677 up. Nice job. One loser. YM, naturally. The Chinese military has launched 2 missiles in a warning to the U.S. And yet the market is up. It's not even reacting. Got to get on top of that trend line, and it can trade to that 200 number. Anybody short the ES? It's up a whopping 6 ticks. You know, if you get all 6 ticks, you guys can go get yourself a nice Starbucks. It's exactly. You need more than that. It's crazy. I mean, there's just no range. Fireworks should be tomorrow. If he's speaking before the market open, we'll have a whole lot of fun tomorrow. For those of you guys that are trial members and or newer members, I love volatility, and we traded on order flow. I love volatility. Slap them around. There goes gold for another long. If anybody is interested, it's going to go. If gold breaks out above 46.9, above 44.3, it goes to 47. Pay attention. Above 40, so 44.4, we go to 46.9, 46.8. Above 47, we go to 51.8. We break out above 61.5, it's going to go berserko. 61, well, 70.3, it goes berserko. NASDAQ still trading, guys, in that 72 to 96 range. It's just sideways. You got first target if you took it again in gold. I did, Gary. The first full week, of which is the second week. Yep. I'm just getting anybody who's wanting to do it in and registered, and I'll set up a day and time. Yeah, I mean that's awesome. This last few days of August, you know, next week is going to be positively dry. It usually is. All right, guys, I've had it. That's it for the YM. I've had it. Done with this piece of garbage. YM is a piece of garbage. Utter piece of garbage. Done. I don't care what they do. They can go 1,000 points up. I don't care. I've shut them off. YM's done with me. Silver just went again. Let's see here. I'm not sure what the question is, Shri. I really don't understand the question. Uh, yeah, I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. Donald, let me see. Did I miss something from you? Yeah, that's. Yeah, as long as your account is, on the Ninja platform or Sierra charts. Yep. Pay no attention to the border on the chart window. 51.6. I'm off by 2 ticks so far. Above 51.8, you go to 55.4. Guys, I can't get a crude trade in this. I mean, we just had inventory. We're trading in what? 53. We're trading in about a 15 tick range. It's ridiculous. Inventory day. Utterly ridiculous. I'm going to go get coffee. I'll be 1 minute, guys. Again, 1 tick from target. This is what it did last trade. It eventually got first target to the tick. There it is again, hit first target, just like that long. Has not filled. Target filled. And break even +1 again. If crude breaks below 48, it comes 41. We could trade all the way back down to 43.19. That would be your entry. 43.19, 20 area. So we broke 48. We're coming to 41 next level on crude. Crud. Give me 41. Gold is coming down to 38.2, where it should bounce. Millibars, 963 in the previous update. Still tracking about 60 miles an hour. Back 125 miles per hour. Stop, Bill. Out again on bonds. NASDAQ's going to trade up into here, fellas. We've got good support at 38 area, 38.2 on gold.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Anybody have any questions, guys? I realize that, it's a little slow and boring, but there's not much I can do about it. I mean, it is slow and boring. Unless I get pullbacks, I can't, there's no order flow trades. Here comes top of the hour. Crude is coming to 41 if anybody wants to take a crude short. It should drop down to that 41 and, it could retrace to 43.19.
Order filled.
I don't think it's going very far, crude. Gold is bouncing ahead of that 38. I wanted 38 too. It's going back to 47.5 here. Now YM dumps. Dean, are you in the room? Dean? Dean? Guys, anybody have any questions? Anything? Guys, can I get a sound check? Oh, shoot. Never mind. I stopped scrolling. Nice job, Fred. Nice job, Frederick. Yeah, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sorry, guys. My chat stopped scrolling. I was wondering why nobody was saying anything. When today? On NQ, there were no trades on NQ. On the 15 range, there were, Greg. Not on the 3-minute. The YM has. I mean, if I don't, again, if you're asking about the YM took this short, reversed into a long, took this short, and went to target. I shut it off already. So I didn't get that last trade. Guys, my primary instruments are gold, crude when it's a little more active, and NASDAQ for sure. And then I trade things that you guys don't typically trade or like. Silver, which is highly active. I don't care for the YM. I think it's a piece of crap. It's amateur hour, along with Russell. It's amateurs. YM has zero institutional participation. I'll trade the ES when it's more active. Again, ES right now is in a 6-tick range, and we define that range vis-a-vis an indicator that we have, which measures range over 3-minute candles. So over 9 minutes, the ES is currently in a 6-tick crawl. Now, obviously, it adjusts every 3 minutes, but it is currently in a 6-tick crawl. How do you trade that? I can't. Just had another long on gold at 46.7. Cannot get a real pullback in the NASDAQ. I mean, they are buying these into tomorrow's news. I have a question for the room. Could this be a blow off top? Could this be the blow off top, fellas? I mean, I think that the risk to reward up here has to be staggering. I mean,
Order filled.
Buy Tesla, buy more Tesla, buy Tesla. No way we go to 12,000.
Filled.
Target filled on what? Oh, crude. I got my 41. Anybody take crude? It was a 51 to a 41. It's 10 ticks. Anybody take crude short? That 51, 50, 51? That was not a bot trade, guys. That was an order flow trade. Anybody take it? My final target would be around 20 where I'd want to reverse and be long. I don't know that I can get to 20. There are sellers showing up in crude.
Order filled.
Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I gave you guys the short 51. I said there's 10 ticks in it. I don't know that we come much lower, but if we can get down below 38, we come to 30 and then 19. Okay, Gary, you got your target. It's basically the same entry, 52 on the bot. Mine was 51. I think we got a shot of getting down to 20 area, 48.20, Gary, on crude. The sync question? What was your question, Steve? I didn't see the question. I'm sorry.
President Trump out saying just in Chinese speaking leaders of China want Biden U.S. election. If this happens, China would own our country and our record-setting stock market would literally crash. Speaking of President Trump.
So again, guys, my final target on crude is 43.20. This is from 51. Turn what off on the bot? Yeah, no, it's not. So what there's a default built into the bot, Steve, which if your time on your computer is off by 5 seconds, the bot's going to give you a notice. Why is that? Because you think you might be buying 47.4 on gold and it's really 49.4. So the bot won't take a trade. You have to sync your computer to atomic time. No, there's a reason that that's there. I mean, it's kind of like taking your seatbelt and clicking it in so the car doesn't ding, but not wearing it. The results could be catastrophic. But in this case, the bot won't take the trade if it's more than 5 seconds. Every once in a blue moon, I have an issue with my computer as well. All right, guys. I mean, we're about
Reporting 1,000 since May 12th for country of Italy.
Time IS, okay. Mine is synced to atomic time. But guys, I'm shutting off bots here. I'll do totals momentarily. We're not going to get much more out of this market. Tomorrow should be a lot of fun. Dimension 4. I'm not sure what Dimension 4 is. I use atomic time. That's in the video? Okay. I mean, Joel did a video. I don't know what he's put in there. Long as it works. Wrap it up early. There's just not that many trades. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you my daily totals. Okay. Here's what we got. ES on the 8 range, one trade up 162.50. Gold on the 3 minute up 13.50. One trade. Gold on the 377 500. One trade. NASDAQ on the 3 minute up 180. NASDAQ on the 15 range up 565. Russell up 155. Silver on the Unirenko up 825. I think it just took the one trade. Silver on the Unirenko up 27.25. I'm sorry, that was on the 6 range prior. And ZB up 437.50. $6,900. Minus $160 on the YM Unirenko. Minus 885 on the 3 minute on the YM, and on the Euro 656.25. The bot total today is 5,198.75. 5,198.75. Much better than yesterday.